Morning. George Heller, West 80 South Poles. March 16th. I know it's windy. We'll be out of the wind in a second here. We're walking out. It's snowing, I guess. That's north there. We're heading over west. We got the animals over here in the brush. So they got a windbreak. Another advantage of unrolling hay. It's really nice to be able to place your animals in a prime location each day to concentrate on their performance. If they're performing well, your farm will be performing well. So that's something that I kind of keep an eye on. I'm not saying you have to do stuff like that, but to me, that's my focus. I want to give these animals the best chance possible to be successful out here. So I put quite a bit of effort into that. Not saying you have to. Not saying there's anything wrong with bale grazing either, I guess. Everybody's got to pick what's good for them and what suits their wants and desires of what they're looking to do. So what I did is I brought a bale out here with the Bobcat. Not ideal to use a Bobcat, I guess. It'd be nicer to be able to use a four-wheeler or something, but we're dealing with like 2 feet of snow still in most places, and that's kind of difficult for any four-wheeler to go through. So we're been resorting to using the Bobcat. I didn't really want to a lot this winter, but I knew that was all dependent on how much snow we got. But so what we did, we brought the hay back in here and fed it out. We're feeding it out in some brushy spots, and this tree here that I fed it next to is a box elder. It's kind of a box elders are a real scrub tree up here in Minnesota. It's they're not really good for a whole lot except for shade. You can tap them and get the syrup and get the sap and make syrup out of it. But other than that, they're pretty scrubby. There's another one there. Here's some more here. I mean, I could come in and cut all these out of here really and probably get some grass growing in here, but I don't want to change it too much because of these big red pines here. I really like these trees. It's kind of a highlight of the property. I know they're not going to last forever, obviously, but nice to enjoy them while they're here and not like to prolong their life as much as possible. But yeah, so we're feeding them in here amongst these box elder trees. Well, I guess another good thing about box elders is they're suckers. That's what my dad always calls them, suckers. The little sprouts that come off the stump and stuff like that. And then when you cut them off, those he always called those suckers, like popple trees and these trees as well. But the sheep will just eat them up, and the cattle will eat them as well because they're sweet. Like I was saying, you can collect the sap, make syrup if you want to. So what we're doing is we're bringing some carbon in here, and what's going on in here is this is pretty much all a fungal environment. so there's like no grass growing in here. So we're introducing some bacteria into the environment to help induce a little bit of grass growing, to make it a little more of a balanced soil, so it'll support some grasses. Because right now it's just like brush, and then a lot of broadleaf, low growing broadleaf plants that grow in here right now. Not much for grasses. So of course it's really shady in here as well in the summertime because of all these trees. You know, we got cherry trees. There's a choke cherry tree right there. Still got the cherries on it. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Yeah, she's pretty. Really liking her quite a bit. She's a nice looking animal. Very nice looking animal. She doesn't really like the camera too much, so she's okay if you're not pointing the camera at her. She don't get too wild. Something about this camera they don't really like. They don't like it for some reason, but yeah, but just thought I'd bring you guys out here and show you what's going on in the blizzard. Doing all right. Halfway through March now. Looking forward to April, so some of this snow can thaw out. There's a lot of it to thaw out, that's for sure. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, this one's taming down a bunch. She was a little bit flighty, bro. She's starting to get used to me now, I think. So, but yeah, well, March 16th, snowy, windy day. Just want to check in, but if you're still watching, thank you and have a great day.